have much experience contracting with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
No. Really? Alright, you weren't joking about being a pirate.
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
I really don't want to change her outfit either, because she just looks so badass like that. Your casual outlook on legality. Yeah, that's what gave it away.
Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've done all
Oh no, there could be a hazard.
all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Well, that sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
Hoping to know something personal.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you.
Yeah, the food's terrible.
It.
Where are you from? How do you get into this line of work? How about that?
Come on, that stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
What you're telling me is there's no romantic plotline here. Gotcha.
No complaints here.
Alright, done. Let's see what else there is. Oh, that's the toilet. I keep forgetting what's through there. Sam actually come down the ladder? Oh shit. Nice. That's a quick way to do it. Hey, Pavati!
Is in the normal range.
Okay, good.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Yes. Did you have a thermometer handy? Is the ship about to blow up?
What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So,
I love
Junlei
this
and I
character.
been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Oh. Comes from the heart, you'd say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know.
Okay.
It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Oh. Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting.
Either
I'm
that or she's
not
talking about
much
how
into
she views mechanical stuff.
Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Okay. Well, look, that sort of thing's pretty nice, but not everything there is to life. There's more to a person than that.
To me, the best thing was always just sharing space with somebody. Feeling safe and warm. When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain.
Aww.
I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel. Who's Isabel?
Okay.
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close as in not anymore. Is she cheating on you? Wait, are you even dating? No, that's a bit much. I know, Pavati's so cute. She is Kaylee, isn't she? They were, but not anymore. I don't want to say that, because that kind of gets her hopes up as well, and she's suddenly having her hopes potentially crushed here. But, I mean, you know, okay.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? Lost Hope?
Yes, drinking solves everything. Next time we hit Groundbreaker, drinks are on me. Sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Oh. Too cute. I'm squeeing internally. Alright, what do we want to throw this in? I think defense is looking a little lackluster. Alright, down we go. Oh, by the way, guys, I got a couple of previews of the new emotes coming for the channel soon. They look so good. Oh, I like the way they're looking. Everybody loves Pavati, but you don't? I'm with Sam on this one, Gracie. You monster. The internet loves her. That's it. Oh, I want to... Ooh. Why do I have a locked locker on my ship? Yo, Felix.
Good to see you, boss.
This guy's pretty cool as well. I liked his interview that we did in front of the ship. That was the best. He's just reading it off of his palm like a pre-script. So, how do you end up on that Groundbreaker, by the way?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Try again. And then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss.
So you're the Mowgli
Honestly,
of the
I was living in the
Groundbreaker.
back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come.
Well, here we
I was
are.
what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
Alright, you grew up in the country and gosh darn and all that? Not quite authentic enough? Too articulate and a touch too convoluted. No, that's valid, yeah. I mean, it's like how I feel when I see someone who's obviously not British trying to be British in a TV show, and it's like... You did no, you're not getting it. You're just not doing it right. You know, that's why I love, like with the North in Game of Thrones, pretty much most of the actors that were in that had a lot of screen time. I thought to myself, I've seen you in British shows, so I know you're English. Probably seen you in Emmerdale, so you're definitely from Yorkshire. Everybody was very good, you know, like very well acted. They all came from North. At least you weren't obliged to anybody else. You were free.
Stowaways ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it.
I'm gonna shut my
We still
window.
had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars, and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what it's like.
There's a lot of fireworks going off out there. There's just something off. She's too smart to be dumb. Hey, maybe that's her play. Maybe she's actually doing that in character. You know? Maybe she's really a secret agent working for a corporation. So, like, you pretend to be a down-to-earth, downstate, aw shucks gal driving around in a Tesla with S-bucks in your hand. Oh dear. Well, sounds rough. Where'd you find work?
Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
You mean the guy that you whacked with a toxball stick? Yeah. The incident.
Could be I was overreacting.
Yes.
A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that What's the word? Restraint?
Yes, that's what it's
But on
called.
the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
Oh, Gracie, we love you. Either way. So if I had a melee skill, I know I've had plenty of practice bludgeoning people. Damn. If we have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Mm-hmm. If I hadn't picked you up, you'd probably be in a prison cell. Nah, I'm going to say I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Romantic plotline unlocked. Okay. Right then, can I put stuff in here just to get it out of the way? I want to put the science hammer in there. How do I transfer? E to store. Okay, I want to put the Montag in there. Did we get anything else? Oh yeah, the vermin. I'm keeping some named weapons. What is that? Security blade and the assault rifles. I'm just going to break these down. Get rid of that as well. Actually then, that one there, I'm just going to take that with me and sell it. Can I? Nope. I had a game that looked very similar to this when I was a kid. I forgot what it's called though. Rightio, let's go back to the Groundbreaker to find something. Oh, Ada, hi.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Okay, we don't need to talk about
Take
any more
care.
stuff.
I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
So, I'm going to go to Phineas's lab. Because we've not been here yet. We've not been face to face with this
We
guy.
arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Congratulations, Ada. Who do we want to take with us? I think I'm going to take Ellie. Do I want to take the Vicar? No, I'm going to take Pavati. I'm going to take Felix because I don't trust him. In a lab full of scientific, dangerous shit? Oh, he'll be touching everything. I mean, hell no.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud.
Hey, Phineas. I'd like to talk to you about that whole stuffing me in an escape pod and firing me down to the surface and crushing a guy. You know, because that wasn't very nice. Although I did get a ship, so that's kind
I'm
of cool.
just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Uh-huh.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Okay, I see. I see what you're about. Hi. Hello.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of the Hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Yeah, about that. Are we going to get more?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Is there some reason, you know, for all this glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Didn't need to know that last bit, but okay. Got a minute to talk?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
So you're the captain's mysterious associate. I'm Ellie. Nice to meet you.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Oh, good. Relax, they're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things.
Now, I left Felix back on the ship for that very reason.
For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Okay. Something else to talk about.
What's on your mind? Absolutely. Let's talk.
You ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
I didn't mean literally like, you know, go out the door into the void of space. We could test that theory if you want. No. That's not what I meant. Do you have some kind of life outside your work?
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Yes, so... why are you obsessed with this?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
No, I get what he means. I went to bartending school. 3 years of bartending college to find out that I've been replaced by vending machines. Okay, well, you revived me, so you must have solved the problem.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it?
Uh-huh. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that everyone on the Hope is depending on us.
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Okay, so yeah, he does experiments out here and stays in there so that they don't harm him. Wait, what? Oh my god, what is this? It's a cysty pig. Bubbles. Stop turning away from me, damn it, pig. Okay, I can't actually talk to it. Just grunts. Reptidons. This is the cryopod. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. I thought it was 7 for some reason. It's 4? The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in some of the chambers waiting for you to restore them.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Only 28? Damn. So he was experimenting on cysty pigs first. And microscopic assessments. Need to get a view in the cranium to see what's going on with the neurons. Oops, hand slipped. Likely effects. Nothing important. They have numbness, may have numbness in left hand. Who even needs that? Oh my goodness. Feel ridiculously telling mostly frozen slab of meat. You're doing fine, Iron Wolf. Practicing bedside manner important aids recovery. Oh my god. A hibernation helmet. I'm going to leave that there. I can calculate the movement of the heavenly bodies, but not for the madness of men. Newton. Flash frozen organic material reverts back to its original cell structure when treated with a tincture of dimethyl sulfoxide. The rate of explosive cell death, a very respectable 6%. The bad news, difficult to acquire limited quantities of the compound likely produced by Aunt Cleo, recently discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. Find more. Artificial stasis successfully induced in cysty pig specimen. Revivification completed. Cysty pig tissue returned to a living state. Brain tissue suffered from rapid nucleation. Attempting treatments. Treatment progressing. Treatment failed. Brain tissue irreparably damaged and repaired by rapid onset necrosis. Explosive cell death. Finished cleaning liquefied remains of cysty pig from laboratory floor, walls, and equipment. Fresh out of Auntie Cleo's experimenting with Spacer's Choice partially emulsified creamer substitute. Finished brewing, adding 2 ounces of Spacer's Choice. Atrocious. Fell apart to self-die on the inside. Or felt part of self-die on the inside. Okay. Added Spacer's Choice to the list. Note to self, buy more mouthwash. I've spared one of my stock of experimental cysty pigs to be used as a renewable source of nourishment. I've named the lucky pig Bubbles. Giving an animal a name establishes a rapport and creates a positive emotional bond. Allegedly improves flavour of tumours. Must look into that. Excellent creatures, cysty pigs. Don't know how people used to survive without these genetic wonders of porcine succulence. Slaughtering a pig for meat instead of harvesting tumours that ripen naturally falling off the flesh like mock apples from a tree seems the height of barbarity. Truly a miracle of modern science. I'll take your word for that. Ha! No firewall can stop me. I've procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I hope he didn't name his ship after that quality of his services. He did. I'll be sending the new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. Law willing, he isn't a total buffoon. He was. cysty pig hoof. I'll take that.
To make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious.
Reminder, mop up melted pig. Ew. Man, I got a lot of notes going. I worked it out, explain details later, will be difficult to reproduce, need your help, all necessary materials should be present at Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dump new associate Dirtside Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them is only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time, just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this, eager to be done, P. Okay, so that's to a guy called H. Blith. Life.
Oh, that's my communications terminal.
Oh, it's fine. I'm not reading your emails. Don't worry about it. You carry on doing you. Okay. Didn't he have a weapon, by the way? A science weapon? Weapons from the void. Acquire Phineas's science weapon. It's literally right here.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
I will do just that. It's only got 40 DPS, but that ability is pretty cool. I'm going to pop it in the shotgun space for now. Look at that! So Flash Gordon. I love it.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Really?
Hey, Max.
What?
You really think we all have a purpose? That everything happens for a reason?
It's not really that simple, but yes, fine. Anything else?
If that's the case, is it my purpose to annoy you?
Yes,
or
it
yours
is.
To be annoyed by me?
Go away.
You can't deny fate, Vicar.
Oh boy. Ellie, behave yourself. Alright, let's get a move on. Head back to Gladys. Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Sweet. We should take Pavati. Do I want to take Ellie or Vicar? Or Sam? We'll take Pavati because we're going to go for drinks. I don't want to take Felix drinking. Not on the Groundbreaker. I'll take Ellie. Yeah. Keep these two.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them interstellar...
Any more discussion with this guy, by the way?
Hey there.
Nah.
Be seeing you.